I've been in the industry for 18 years. 11 years ago, I was one of the first employees over at Neodent, part of the Strawman Group. We launched that value brand into the market. It was just amazing, right? I learned so much in that experience. 3.5 years ago, because we really focused at Neodent on building out the full arch brand for a lot of practices, adding it to, especially in the single house provider, a lot of the GPs that were adding full arch in, 3.5 years ago, decided that, you know what, I'm going to hang my own shingle, start my own business and brand. As much fun as that can be, learned a lot and have been learning a lot. And we really do two parts of the business at G&A Consult. We do the teach, coach, and train side, every touch point of that patient journey, from converting the lead calls into consultations that actually patients that show up. And then, of course, converting those consultations into starts, into arch starts, fixed full arch starts. And we also work in that same vein with the dental assistants to level up their skills, to take some of the burden off of the clinicians so they can focus strictly on what they're doing, which is delivering that excellent patient experience. Then on the operations side, it's really all about optimizing those operations, and that's peeling off the P&L for the full arch side. So it's not just the, oh, look, $30, $40, $50,000 top line revenue, but how profitable is that? Because the vast majority of our clients have both and. They have a thriving GP side of their practice, and full arch is an auxiliary service, and they want to grow that piece. So where is it that it really influences all the rest? Because when one lever changes, all the rest changes. And when is it time to, as they build and grow those arches, is it time to add personnel into the mix on that micro team? And we do that in scheduling optimization and all those things. So in a nutshell, that's what we do at G&A Consult. That's who I am and why I think you invited me on. Either that, it's for the dad jokes, because I've got tons of those too, and we can talk about that.
I think it was mainly for the dad jokes.
Is it? Okay. All right. I can bust some of those out for sure. I get called out on socials all the time for the dad jokes. And they're not good. I'll just admit it. And now I'm going to have granddad jokes soon. I mean, July, I have my first grandson coming. So they'll just get worse, not better.
I'm all for it. I was watching, there's a YouTube channel that there are a bunch of guys out in Australia, and that's all there's. They just sit around the table and they all make dad jokes, and they're just so corny.
Love them. The cornier, the better. They're just so. The problem is I forget more than I hear, right? As soon as I hear them, I'm like, that's a really good one, and I'll forget it.